get back to work and just keep kicking that ass till further notice, right? I'm watching the foosball games, you know. And yeah, stadiums in pretty settings. Yeah, yeah, the Wash Sash Mountains are some of the most beautiful you've ever seen. Uh, and they're right up on it. Provo's right up on the mountain, so it's in. And when the snows come in, it's beautiful, and it's pretty right there. But it's even more pretty with the snows when they're full of snow, because that's life, you know. It's water. It's what we need to live. Bernadette, right? So you know, I remember when we went up through there, because when I was a kid in church, you know, Utah was like Zion and shit. You know, we went through and I was like, eh. I never really liked it that much. There was always that self-righteous hypocrisy that just drove me crazy in the Mormon church. And when we left, I was like, whew, let's go to the Cunningham's house, listen to some Joe Tex, some Marvin Gaye, and some Al Green, and watch a Portier Cosby movie, right? And don't get any roofies for Beverly Johnson, right? I had a big crush on Beverly Johnson. Anybody else? Oh my God, that woman was very physically attractive. That's allegedly one of the people that Bill Cosby sexually assaulted. You know, she was a fashion model. She was very pretty. You know, Miriam reminded me a lot of Beverly Johnson, same kind of bone structure and lips, and it was very pretty. Oh my gosh, yeah, pretty, right? But that don't mean that. You know, some of the bitchiest, meanest women I ever knew, everybody wanted to fuck them. Well, not everybody, but lots of people with dick disease, you know, dick and brain disease, wanted to fuck them because they were, you know, oh, fuck, I'd do anything to fuck her. Yeah, you would. You'd be like, you know. But I'm sitting here watching TV and watching commercials and watching people on TV. And, you know, a lot of them, you know, they have a God they call Jesus in their head. And couldn't read or comprehend a book of the man like Jesus was on YouTube every day kicking their fucking unholy ass into oblivion, right? We need more money for our wounded warriors so we can all, you know, make them feel like we care if they survive the disfigurement and the dismantling of the human psyche and the nature of the spirit, right? All right, let me sit down and write a country song and sing it. Well, dear Lord Jesus Christ, the idiot in my brain that I declare a God, please find ways for me to sing and write songs to make more money so I can fuck my honey and my secretary and her personal trainer too. Hell yeah. Boy, is that Susan Sarandon? I thought she died with Gina Davis on Velma and Louise right after one of them had sex with Brad Pitt there. Doodly doodly doo. Is this song working? Think it'll sell? I'm dumb as fuck. Yeah, we know. We know, pick a career, any career. When you want to be an actor, a singer, songwriter, playwright, fashion designer, want to bottle water, have people put it around in big trucks and sell it at stores. Sure, people become millionaires doing that too. Fiji, bottled at the source. You know what I'm saying? I'm surrounded by complete assholes. I live in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Most people in the world, you probably never heard of it. Okay? It's the Trinity site is on the other side of San Augustines Pass. They got a big fucking missile that says, hey, celebrate blowing people to bits and murdering children with cancer. Hey, salute the flag and sing the war song, right? Come on, Fred Scuttle. Dumbass, right? Boy, I had another one in me. I've got plenty in me until I'm done cleaning up this hellhole. But you guys, you got to understand, this is a game to the people like David Rockefeller and then their mutant afterbirth offspring. Like, you know, every CEO now is going to do better than Rockefeller and Rothschild did. It's like, well, yes. Whew. They all ignored Krishnamurti and Selassie and mocked them and abused them, and same with Suzuki and all that. And now the technology is going, it's obvious that Parsons and the people like him before him are far better than the people that give us invasive technology that cause brain damage through excessive Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's obvious. See how convenient that is? See how important? Come on, Noah. Yeah, BYU's just out playing the cats today. Kind of a drag. kind of a drag. Oh, well, get over it. It's just a damn football game. It's not that important to me. I just really like Noah Fafita and T-Mac. And Manu got kicked out of the game, I think, like on the first or second play. And he came up and he was coming to hit, and the guy lowered his head, and shit, and you got to keep that head up, dog. I think he was trying to. I think he was trying. It's hard. It's a moment thing. You're coming in to make the tackle. Your head comes with you. And he was lowering his shoulder into him, and it went pow same time. And so it's one of those things that you just got to be careful. When you're tackling, you have to get in front of somebody more. Instead of hit him, you got to make sure, okay, I'm going to bring your ass down. It's just don't teach either one to inflict pain. If the offensive player wants to lower his head and put his head into you and possibly send himself to the hospital for broken neck, that's his decision. That's his coaching staff. Okay. But don't let your coaching staff be like his coaching staff. I'm the staff of Job. Pow! That's my Job too. Pow! Your ass back into you. Hey, thanks, Henry Hui and family. Love you guys too. I don't know if I'll ever go to Maui. Hey, Henry invited me, man. I was going to take law. But I never married law, so I never went. Plans change. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Jesus, all I need you to do is go to Cochise County and be the boy that your parents raised you to be to clean these motherfuckers up. I did my job. I am particularly good at doing my job. Awesome? I wouldn't say awesome. I don't think I'm anything like Barack Obama, sorry ass. I don't like him. Patrick can't stand him, Gabe, I loathe him. It's like, everybody makes mistakes, man. Guys, I'm the only person standing up for the Lord's Prayer, and I just don't like him. Loathe him? I loathe what he did. Loathe what he's still doing. But as far as him, he's the soul that provides life to that stupid little asshole in Maui, I got to believe that, prodigal, that people can redeem themselves, that they can stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I got to believe. Because, when a mommy cat and a daddy cat, come on, kittens. You don't have to be kittens. You can be human beings too. Right? I got to believe. Why? Because Kate and Noah and Patrick and Natty. And when Natty's Beau, it was when I was talking about, because I said this and said it many times and people know it, that when Kelly Jack Green, beat Amy when she was 8 months pregnant with Natalee. And those cops dropped him on the coffee table and dropped him down the stairs and hit his head off the car 2 or 3 times before he ended up, they beat the hell out of him before he got into lockup. And I said to myself, because I said the other day, people come in and try to raise other people's kids and all this stuff. It's like, I wasn't trying to do that. I knew, and the cops knew, that Kelly forfeited his right to be Natalee's father that day. And then Amy asked me if I would, and I said, I will. And so we went to the Chapel of the Bells in Reno, Nevada. And I became just as much Natalee's father as Patrick's. But the scientists at the Pentagon wouldn't allow that to happen because they're pathetic. A lot like all you new scientists now that are just as fucked up as the people back in 2000. As the people back in 1999. That's when me and Amy were born. That I'm going to party like it's 1999. It was in November of 99. Fucked up scientists back in 1966. Back in 1973 or whatever when I was listening to that transistor radio, right? You're just as fucked up as your predecessors. You'll tell yourself over and over again you're better than them, but you're not standing up for the Lord's Prayer. You're not liberating children from home invasion and manipulation by complete fucking perverts. How are you any better than the complete fucking perverts that were perverts before you? See how important that is? See how convenient that is? Okay, all you zero heroes, the lowest of the low is the highest of the high. Can you save the soul from your mind? Because I've been turning on the light for like 15 years now, and I'm really helping you. But for some reason, you don't want to listen. It's like Dad yesterday. What the fuck? I've been talking to you for 5 years about this stuff every day almost. He told me, you pray to other people? I only pray to God. There's your problem. And I kept telling them that. Jesus told me to talk to Suzuki. Jesus tells me this. Jesus tells me to pray to them. You're not talking to Jesus. Okay. And then I came in and told him, I said, Dad, it says in the Bible that when Daniel has his prayers, he's talking to Gabe and Michael. Joshua talks to the what the Romans misconstrue as the general of God's army, because they're Romans and they're idiots. He went to go have a prayer with the spirit of Moses, because Moses was no longer with him. And Moses, what do? He said, you're going to have to do this. It's going to be hard. They don't respect anybody or anyone, but they're not afraid of you. They were terrified of me. You're not like me. Barack Obama's not like me. He can't scare the shit out of all the perverts in the military that know I can fucking take their head off. He can't take their head off. If those guys like El Chapo and whatever they got sent to New York knew where Obama was, Obama would be like, okay, I need some guards on the perimeter. And like old Trump when he came to El Paso. Me, it's like, come on over. We'll sit and talk, and I'll slap the mosquitoes on my legs and tell you, so you kill people for money and use women as sexual property. You might want to stop that, huh? Yeah. Okay. If you think it's fun and you laugh and you mock me, I'm just going to break your fucking neck right here. And everybody will say, hey, it's okay. He admitted he raped little girls to death and Ralph broke his neck. We have the video. You're welcome. I'm not going to write a sad country song about it for money either, because I'm living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer, you stupid bitch. Ask for money. Okay? For children to get murdered and raped on TV one more time. I triple dog dare you. The technology doesn't exist. The Gospels are just fairy tales and comic books. Ask for money one more time. Okay, on TV. Ask for people to show up and fill the crowd and fill the stadium so you can get a bigger contract. Do it one more time in front of me. Come on, you Chick-fil-A pimento sandwich paid for your testimonial motherfuckers. Do it one more time. I triple dog dare you. Okay? Or you can stand up and be counted like myself and the others throughout history that believe in the Lord and have faith in God and are humble enough to protect our children from our own egos. It's entirely up to you. All right? Thanks for the prayer connection, Natalee's Beau. Maybe someday I'll learn your name. I love you, man. Peace.